Hey guys, long time no see. This is really weird because I know that in the beginning of this year I was really gung-ho, big goals, big plans, overall just really big dick energy. I even made a whole video going on about how in 2020 I was going to be off my ass and working hard. And I ended up not uploading or posting for like 2 or 3 months. And I really don't think it helps either. I posted on Instagram 2 weeks ago and said this video would be out last week, to which all I can say is, shit happens. I'm not going into detail on all of it, but life gets in the way sometimes. Sometimes some difficult shit happens and you need to take a step back and just reevaluate what's going on in your life. You gotta reprioritize, recenter, and really just take some time to be with yourself. Not to sound like a hippie or anything, but when things get hard and big changes happen, I like to take back some time and focus on myself. Mind, body, and spirit. Which, shout out to COVID for forcing me and everyone else to make space in our lives for some self-reflection. Other than some difficult shit, the past 2 weeks have been finals for me, which I guess is still some difficult shit. I've been living off of maybe 2 hours of sleep a night if I'm lucky, and I think Bang, the energy drink, is now a part of my blood content, so that's why putting a video out last week it didn't fucking happen. I had almost no time to edit, plus the script wasn't up to my standards, and I just wanted to come back with a good video for you guys, which is why I am currently recording at 5 in the morning trying to finish a final, but I needed a break, so I'm recording a video instead. Don't judge me. So no, I'm not dead. Far from it. In fact, I feel a lot more alive than I have in a long time. And I really appreciate y'all who've been taking the time to DM me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord, sending me nice messages, checking in on me. Really, it means the world to me that I'm still in your guys' thoughts because you guys were almost constantly on mine. I love being able to interact with everyone, and I love being able to put my art out in the world for people to enjoy and experience with me. So this video is probably going to turn out to be more of an update sort of thing more than anything else. Just bear with me on this. Last place we left off on the channel, I was doing demos on portraits and different stuff because people were asking for those kinds of things, and I plan on continuing with more demos in the future, but I also want to experiment with more fun stuff. I realized a lot of my content revolved around, and I'll be honest, bringing in more followers, subs, likes, all that stuff. Always a trend follower, never a trendsetter, or in other words, always following down the path of someone else rather than paving my own. My reason? I'm a very stressed girl. I felt the need to try to look and be professional because, oh god, oh fuck, if I don't have a following, how am I gonna become a good artist and work for a big company one day? I know, ironic considering I'm the one who always preaches about staying genuine and being yourself, but big numbers getting you hired, that's not really how it works, or how it usually works anyway. It can help, but it's not the most important thing in the world. It, as in followers, subs, likes, all that shit. What matters is you as a person, because networking is important in this industry, and putting out good content that you love and your followers love. It's not tangents. I usually enjoy art and social media, but I let both become a stressor for me because I am but a fool. Art can be so personal, and it used to be, but I've turned away from that outlook with the goal of trying to keep a good face and please everyone else around me. And this isn't really talking about pleasing followers or subs or any of you people watching. This is about my dumbass trying to convince my peers and friends in real life that I'm, and big quotes here, normal and not a fucking crackhead, which, what the fuck is normal, honestly? I think it's time to personalize again. I want to enjoy making videos again. I want to experience myself through my art, like really experience and enjoy myself. I want to do things I want to do and not do something because I feel it's expected of me. This is something I've never really allowed myself to do, or I did allow myself to do it, but very rarely. The only 3 pieces I can really remember allowing myself to explore some of my emotions were Whole Again, Block 'Em Out, and Lifeless and Broken. Old, edgy art, it's gross, but they were so fun to make, and they were even more fun to make videos about. I mean, talking about that and that entire experience in Whole Again, like, it was a really nice video for me to put out and make and, like, rewatch, and I miss making that kind of content. And it's content that comes from the heart, and it's usually content that people enjoy a lot more. Tangents again. Reason being, reason I didn't let myself make that kind of art, I was scared, honest to God terrified. When you personalize your art like that, share a piece of yourself through drawings and paintings, you put yourself in a position to be judged. Especially when it comes to the edgy, I'm 14 and that's deep sort of vibes, you know? You guys have seen that art, because I know damn well I have. A lot of what goes on in my head, it feels immature. It feels like, as an adult, I should be beyond this, right? It felt like I was beyond this. I mean, I fucking made the video whole again. But again, shifts and changes in life happen, and you start to reflect. And don't worry, these are good shifts and changes. I'm happy all of this is being brought back up. Like, yeah, it sucks to acknowledge you have these problems. It's scary to admit that something is wrong with you, especially when we live in a society that values perfection. But through all of this, I've slowly been learning. Slowly been rediscovering bits and pieces of myself that I tried to get rid of simply because people being assholes and making me feel those parts of me weren't good enough. But bitch, let me tell you, they are. And for all y'all going through it too, as hard as it is, you just gotta say fuck you to those kinds of people and move on. You're worth something. Every part of you has value, and never let anyone tell you otherwise. For the past, I think about my entire life. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this shit started when I lived in South Carolina. So since I was about 8, I've always been concerned with what people think of me. From a kiddo trying to fit in a new place and a new life every 2 to 3 years, your girl moves too much, to now when I put on that social media mask and try to play this perfect role that in reality isn't me at all. I'm not always happy, nor am I always salty. Shout out to all of you who remember that 2017 cringe phase. To be honest, I'm not quite sure who me is yet, and it's part of the reason I've been trying to explore myself in my art. I've moved 7 times, not including college, and it's about to be an 8th as my family is getting ready to head off to Virginia this summer. So no, not just moving across the street, or even down the street, or even in the same town, but to different states. Each time I was told it's a new adventure, a time to write a new story, and I guess I took that a little too much to heart. Every move, I feel like I became a new person and tried breaking off bits of me that people didn't like. 7 moves, 7 personalities, and sometimes it feels like each version of me was worse than the last. If we really gonna be honest here, it's difficult to explain, and it might sound kinda stupid. I know who I am. I know the things I've seen, done, people I've met, and the life I've experienced, but it all feels so fragmented. Right now I feel like there's parts of me that I need to rediscover and bring to light again, which I've been having fun with. It feels good to be comfortable with who I am again, or at least just taking that step. Taking that step to ditch that mindset that I need to change myself in order to be accepted by everyone else. Overall, I've been enjoying my time on hiatus, exploring my mentality through my art, but it is going to cause a shift in my content. Hopefully it's a shift you guys will enjoy as much as I've been. It's not always going to be real talks like this, I promise. So moving past sappy, edgy stuff, we all know we are currently on Coronacation. And I'm like in the middle of wanting to unexist because of it and really enjoying it. On one hand, I'm just dying to go outside. I just want to see my friends. I want to hug someone that isn't a member of my family so bad. Caitlin, I know you're probably watching this. I fucking miss you, girl. On the other hand, it's been nice because, like I said, I've been able to self-reflect, but I've also been able to spend more time with my family and doing things that I enjoy that I had no time for when I was in college. I started playing the uke again, rediscovered how bad my singing voice is, started playing with makeup. I've been able to take my dogs out for walks, play video games with my friends, reconnect with old friends that I never thought I'd talk to again. It's honestly been a pretty good vibe. And I've also been able to spend more time on Discord, which sounds kind of lame, but it's really fun because we recently made some changes to my server, as well as made new emotes for it, which is what you guys are watching me draw now. And speaking of the server, we also have our own mermaid prompt list, so check that out if you want. I'll be participating this month using that list. You're going to see it on Instagram, Twitter, and in the Discord server. Join the server, it's a really chill place. Overall, channel is going to hopefully resume regular uploading, and we're all going to try to keep each other sane while this virus runs its fucking course. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, stay healthy, and stay artsy.